I don't know how much of this is actually going to make it onto the final video. Maybe none of it. Hi everyone, it's Jim with Drive to Ride. And Sharon's inside right now. She's working on a new video. I think she's working on the Grand Teton trip that we had. And while she's doing that, I thought I'd do a quick, supposedly quick modification to the rig. A couple of weeks ago, we saw a post where someone had their rig broken into. And whoever the bad guy was didn't do any damage. They had a key. And we all know that the manufacturers only have a finite set of different keys that get used over and over. So if somebody has got a set of keys, they can get into any rig that has a stock lock on it. So realizing that we're kind of vulnerable there, we decided we better change our locks. So we went online, and there's a company called rvlock.com, and we bought a new lock for our rig, and we're going to install it. Supposedly it only takes 10 minutes or so. That's probably somebody who's experienced with it, so it might take me a little bit longer, but I'm pretty sure we can get it done. Okay, we're going to skip the unboxing ceremony and just show you what came in the box here. And yeah, the light's pretty harsh. We're standing outside, obviously. First of all, we have got the main unit here. Then we have the inside unit. We have a new strike plate. We have the remote, since this rig or this lock comes with a remote. A set of instructions. A sticker here we can put our key number on. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that, but we'll figure that out. And then we have got a 10% off coupon here that they invite us to pass on to somebody else. So let's see here. It looks like the code is RVLTHX. So I just passed that on to my friend. So RVLTHX, whenever you check out at RV Lock, and you get 10% off. So there you have it. Instructions say that the first thing you do is remove the old lock. So this is the old lock. It's just like everybody else's lock if you've got a stock one. And there are 4 screws. I'm using a shotgun mic, so I'm hoping I'm using a shotgun mic with a dead cat on it. Now if you don't know what that is, it's actually a device that looks like a furry mitten put over a microphone to reduce wind noise. So there's wind noise that I hope we're not picking up. And there's also a highway 150 yards behind us, so I'm hoping we're going to miss that. The traffic there. We'll see. Alright, so we got 4 screws out. Alright, we'll put those in my pocket. And we'll see what happens here. Okay. Well, that came out pretty easy. Actually, what you got to do is take these 2 screws off of the strike plate. Well, not the strike plate, but this end plate right here. And that should release the stock lock mechanism. 1 out. There's 2 out. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Put the screwdriver back in my pocket. Screws in the other pocket. And let's see if we can snake this guy out of there. You know, there's another couple of screws here. I think I'm going to take off to see if I can get this locking mechanism to come out in a couple of pieces, because right now it seems like it's not easily coming out of there. Ah, there we go. All right. That was some of the pieces that was obstructing it. All right, so we'll take all that out. We'll set this down and we'll take out the rest of the lock. Now the question is always, could I put that back together if I had to? Yeah, if I had to. I hope I don't have to. Okay, there we go. So it has come out. So there's the old lock. Okay, so we've got our lock and the new strike plate, and this is the part of the operation that it's very easy to do it by yourself with the help of a couple of friends if you had them. So let's see, this slides in back here. I'm going to try and do this without opening the door. And that's not going to work quite as easily as the marketing guys would have you think. So let me see if I can fool with it here a little bit. All right, well, what we're going to do is there's some foam insulation here in the door, and I'm going to trim some of that out to see if we can get enough room to slide this lock in to the new lock in place. I don't know how much of this is actually going to make it onto the final video. Maybe none of it. Obviously this doesn't work, we're not going to put any of it up. Sharon's in there laughing at my jokes. Always a sign of a good wife to laugh at her husband's jokes, regardless how stupid they are. So I think we're getting this to work now. So the trick is to snake that connector cable through here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and push it in. All right, so what did we have to do here? We had to remove some of the foam insulation. It was interfering. This is a really tight fit, which is what it should be. I mean, it's that's a sign that they actually know what they're doing here. Tight fit, so we just had to modify that foam in there. And now then we're going to put the new strike plate on, which will hold this lock mechanism just like the old one did. There's two, so we'll get those in snug. They don't need to be torqued down at all. So we got this in here. So it says we should listen for a beep whenever we plug this in. And we got a beep. So we got to fold this cable in. And this is the thumb lock. It's going to go right on this guy right there. So it's in the extended position. Just like that. Yep. So we can see that's working. I believe we have got the cable out of the way, so we're going to put our first screw in here. Now really tight up against the door facing, so that's going to work out well. Oh, look at this. That works. That works. Hey, what more could you ask, right? So we'll tighten up the screws now. Now we have to program this thing. So now then, to program this, it tells us to hit 8 and lock at the same time and listen for a long code. Okay, so that's our new code. It's in there. So you'll have to play with it a little bit maybe, but anyway, that's it. Did it take us 10 minutes? Probably a little longer than that. So certainly less than 30 minutes, and I had to do some modification. Real simple to do. Okay, so now then to program the remote. I think I've got that up there on the screen. It's really bright out here, so I can't really see what I'm showing you. We'll have to make sure we got it later. Anyway, so to program this guy, what you have to do is turn this switch to on, and it is. So there's a little programming switch, so that's on. Then you take a pen and press this. It says the fob learn there, and then you press the lock button. So it's got it. And then you confirm it with the unlock, and it's working. That's all there is to programming the fob. Look at that, it works. Technology is a wonderful thing on those rare occasions when it actually does what it's supposed to. And that's how we install a new lock in the rig and maybe make ourselves a little less vulnerable to break-ins. So we enjoyed doing it. We hope you enjoyed watching it. If you do enjoy this kind of thing, we'd appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe, and share it with your friends if you think they might enjoy this kind of thing. If you have any comments, things that you've done to improve the security of your rig, let us know. Put it down in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. Maybe give us some new ideas of things we ought to try. So until next time, this is Jim, and Sharon's still in the house. I think she's still working on the Teton video, and we'll see you next time. Okay, whoops, wait, not yet. Of course, it'd help if I brought the screws, wouldn't it? Yeah, with the screws. Okay, so the instructions say, right after I make sure the microphone's on, is it on? Is this recording still? It is recording still, amazing.
Howdy, partner. Now you come along for the ride, and you come and subscribe, and, you know, thumbs up, hit that bell.